Braden, when you think about it, the way the season's gone, you guys have had some ebbs and flows as a team, but do you find the squad to be a little bit more resilient now as you're closing out?
I don't know if it's necessarily more resilient. I just think we understand the importance of the games, and not that we haven't been resilient all year, but I think the kind of do or die mentality is definitely kicking in, and you can see that when we play on the field.
Tori, you had a chance to talk to your family before the game. They're obviously really excited. What did it mean to you to have this type of performance with them here and just in front of all your loved ones?
It means a lot. They're a very supportive family. They try to make the most games they can. When it's driving distance, they're there, and it's just a special feeling to see them back in Canvas Stadium to watch me play. I was talking to them before the game, and it's always the have fun, play hard, and always say your blessings. And I love hearing that from my mom, and just seeing them there in the stadium was just a great feeling for me. It's always a great feeling to go out there and play and know that you have a supporting family out there who's going to support you through the thick and thin.
For both of you, Jay came in here and said he felt like you were a little up and down, but he felt like there was more out there. Do you guys walk away from this game feeling the same way?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think there's a game that I've walked away and said we scored as many points as we possibly could. I think there's always meat left on the bone. We've always got a chance to improve, and that's the beauty of the game. I mean, we can get in the film room tomorrow, learn from what we made mistakes on, get better, and then turn it into points next week, and so on. And so I think, yeah, there's always those moments that you look back and you're kind of just like, oh, I could have, I should have, I would have. But it's the beauty of the game. Just got to move on and learn from it.
Braden, what type of spark has Justin Marshall provided for this offense?
I mean, I think I heard it the other day, a great word for him is electric. The kid is just, he makes stuff happen. He hits gaps hard and runs fast. And so I think he's just another playmaker added on to the offense. I think all of our running backs are really solid, and to have him come in and do what he's done so far is definitely a blessing to the team.
You guys have treated the last couple of weeks like a one-week playoff game. Do you guys get to celebrate like it's a playoff win, or is it head down right to business?
We kind of got that 24-hour Fletcher rule. So, of course, we're going to enjoy the victory. But, after this day, we're back into the lab, and, all focus on Hawaii. We got to take it one day at a time, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I don't know. I just feel like the team know what goal we're going for right now, and we know that we can have fun, and we know when it's time to shut it down and lock back in to go get the next opponent.
Tori, 2 years ago, you had a monster day for Nevada on CSU's senior day. Have you thought at all about just the growth of CSU since then and kind of your role in that?
I don't really too much look back to that particular game. But, of course, me going against some of those starters that's still here, you can see the growth and the mindset that they have gained. And, going against them, we already knew about, Henry and Jack and Mo and all them. We knew those were, hard-nosed players, and we knew that they were going to give us, their best go. And coming here, we connected easily, We talked about it, we laughed about it, and we made our mind to come together and be that one unit who goes out there and dominate all together. And that's just something that I seen from playing against them and going against them at practice to watching them go out there and perform on the field. And there's some of those hits that I see, and I'm like, yeah, you're gonna feel that tomorrow, because I took a couple of those, and not just me going against them when I was at Nevada, even at practice when we go good on good, and it's something that we all laugh about, and it's just nice to see those guys, like everybody on that side, grow.
Brandon, you guys had a couple big plays offensively, the touchdown to LB, the flea flicker to Torrey. What has to improve kind of in the intermediate passing game for you guys to be maybe a little bit more consistent as an offense?
I think it has nothing to do with anybody else on the offense. I think it's just my growth as a quarterback, understanding that I need to calm down, understanding when to take those little shots. I've talked about it every week since, but I think it's important to understand the situation and understand when I can take shots, when I can't, and just growing in that. I think each week it's getting better selectively, but it definitely needs to improve. I'm well aware of it, and I'm definitely working on it.
In that same vein, though, when you have a couple of drives, what does it do for you to have the drive that you did have where you hit J. Ross, where you hit Torrey to start it, and then you hit LB for the big pet? Does that help your confidence moving forward and tell you exactly what you can be?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't think I might have worded the last response wrong. I don't lose confidence. There's no loss of confidence. I already know the player I am, who I can be. But it's kind of just that frustration of knowing what I can do and making those stupid errors or little mistakes that hurt the team. So, I mean, big drives, don't get me wrong, definitely boost everybody's confidence. We're all laughing, kind of up on the sideline, ready to go. I think it's pretty important. Coach Norvell talks about keeping a blue head. We need to stay kind of calmer throughout the game when we have those couple drives where we don't score. Like the sideline starts to feel like it starts to go like this. I think it's really important that we stay even keel no matter what, and then get excited about those big moments when we have them. And I think today we did a pretty solid job of that.
So is a better way to just look at it as a sign for you of your growth, that you can put the past in the past and focus on the now?
Absolutely. Yeah, you worded it perfectly. Yeah.
I'll quote myself on it.
Just write that, Mike.
Yeah.
Tori, you were held a couple times on that flea flicker. I mean, how excited were you when the play was called, third and short there, and were you just kind of expecting to get held on that play, or were you?
You know, I thought the play was gonna go as smoother than what I, how we ran it at practice. But since the first play of the game, I knew those guys were, a little grabby, and we told Braden, when that play come, just let it rip. 50-50 ball. I'm gonna be one-on-one. Of course, it was a little sticky at the beginning, but you just gotta muscle it through. And once I saw the ball in the air, it was me or nobody, and that's just the mentality that us receivers have gained, and that's what we like to tell Braden when we're at practice. 50-50 ball, it's either gonna be us or it's gonna be a penalty, and that's just something that we seen today. J. Ross, of course, LB, and we kind of lift up Braden because he has a lot on his plate, and when we have those small mental errors or those drop passes, we come to Braden, we tell him like, hey, that's on us. Don't let your head hang on that. We're gonna go get it back, and I don't know. That's just a brotherhood that we that we built. We don't try to blame anybody else. We're one, and we like to take responsibility for something that we do. It may be something that we didn't do, but we just like to keep that, like what Bray said, that blue head, and always try to just strive for that win.
Do you have any response to Jack's claim that the receivers being subpar put this game mostly on the defense?
Jack's still a little frustrated because we kind of torch him at practice sometimes. He's gonna say the opposite, but I feel like the offense got like the lead on defense, and I wish I could bring up some practice clips right now, but I think that might be confidential. So.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.